All right, so we are going for 5 by 5 inch document. Make sure you have 8-bit 300 resolution RGB color. So let's quickly grab a gradient. Okay, so for the angle, let's make it 103 and let's click here. Drop the basics, click the first one. For this side, we are picking this color code, right? And for this side, we are taking this color code. Okay, so let's click reverse to get it from the top here. Okay, now let's click and drag it down a little like this. Click OK. So let's go into our images folder and let's bring this image. Then let's change the blend mode to soft slides. Let's go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Let's make it 16.6 pixels for the radius. Alright, so let's grab the rectangle tool, click once. For the width, we are making it 2.3 inches. Make sure you add the inch, okay, and 5.3 inch. Click OK. Alright, so we got this, and let's double click the thumbnail to change it to white. Alright, so we got this. And again, let's grab the rectangle tool and click once, and let's make it 0.9 inch by 0.9 inch. Alright, so we got this. For now, let's change the color to any color. Okay, let's make it visible. Alright, so in the properties, if you can't find properties, go to window and properties down here. Click that, it will open up here. Click this guy, change it to white. Okay, and for the stroke size, let's make it 3. Then after that, let's go to FX and then blending options. Let's add drop shadow. Okay, and for the color, you can pick this color, or you can even make it black. Okay, but you just pick this color. And for the opacity, make it 39, distance 15, size 11. Then let's click OK. So hold Alt, click and drag one to the right. Okay. Alright, so hold Shift and click on the first one to select the two. Hold Alt, click and drag below to duplicate. So now let's click and drag over everything. We have, if you move, you see you have the background image also selected, so we can scroll down, hold Control and click on the background image to deselect it. Now let's hit Control T, so you have only these guys selected. Now this node right here, we have to hold Control plus Alt on the keyboard, click this and then drag it. Okay, we are tilting it small, so that's cool. Then after that, release and then let's bring it up a little. Click OK. So with this, you're going to click outside to deselect, and let's select the first guy by clicking it. Now let's double click the layer thumbnail and change it to black. Okay, so let's go into our resources folder and let's bring this image. So you can hold Alt and then click to clip it, or you can right click and then create clipping mask. Control T, then you can resize it within that. And also now let's select this and let's bring this image. So we are going to use this technique. Okay, if you bring the image, you right click and then you create clipping mask. Okay, and you put that in. Alright, so I'm done with mine and you have to do yours quickly. So the next thing I'm going to do is bring this. Let's grab the rectangle to click once. For the width, let's make it 98 pixels. Okay, and for the height, let's make it 136 pixels. Click OK. Okay, so let's grab a ruler from the top and then hold Alt, turns vertical, then you place it here. Okay, so let's delete this guy. All right, so now I'll drag over everything and then hold shift and click on this lady to deselect its layer. Let's go down and then hold control and select this, click this to deselect that. Now hit control T and hold shift on the keyboard, click this anchor point, and let's drag it to the right a little. All right, then after that you click outside to deselect everything. Then you can just place your images, reposition them. All right, okay, so right now I will just grab the type to click and type whatever I want. All right, so the font I'm using is Rustic Delight, to be included in the resources link in the description. So the font size is 38. I don't know what font size you're going to use though. All right, so let's go and bring this guy. All right, so in the layers panel, let's drag it below the text name. Okay, and let's select this, hold alt, click and drag one on top of that, and let's change the name. All right, so let's zoom in over here, and with the snacks, hit Control T and resize it like this. Okay, let's have some size like this. And over here you see this guy, this is warp. Okay, click on that, and over here the warp, drop this select flag. Okay, and this is the bend. So if you on the name, if you click and drag on the name bend, you can choose to bend it. Okay, or when you come over here, you see this node over here. When you click, you can tweak the bend. All right, so we're gonna tweak it like this and hit Control T again. Let's resize it so that it's actually all right. And over here in the properties, you can, you know, increase the tracking. All right, so this is the snacks, this is the anafuas, and this is the ribbon. Okay, so let's select the three and let's drag them to the top. Okay, select the topmost. Now let's grab rectangle tool, click once. For the width we are taking 553.21 pixels, and for the height we are making it 477.31 pixels. Okay, so we got this guy. Now let's try placing here. Okay, so let's double click on the thumbnail and let's pick this color, and then in the properties let's change the corner radius to 28 pixels, and for the stroke let's pick this color. All right, and let's set the stroke size to 4. Okay, now let's go into the resources. Let's bring this guy to rotate. So just right click or hold alt on the keyboard on this line, click to clip it inside. Let's change the blend mode to soft light. For the fill, let's make it 20. Okay, and let's go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Let's make the radius 2.5. Let's click OK. So let's zoom in over here, grab the rectangle tool, click once. For the width, 198 pixels by 50 pixels. Okay, so we got this guy. Let's place him here and let's pick this color, and in the properties for the corner radius let's make it 20, and for the stroke let's pick white and let's make it 4.5 pixels. Okay, is it 4.5? It's 4.5. Okay, this is okay. So we want to center it. So with this guy selected, hold control and click on the rectangle, not the image clipped in the rectangle itself. Okay, up here you see this guy, that is the distribute horizontal centers. Click on that So on top of this is where you grab your type 2 and then you type whatever you want. So I'm going to type mine over here. Okay, our menu. Then I said if in the menu the list, you can go to the web and just grab, you know, some bullet icons, super cool bullet icons. But in this tutorial, I'm using ellipse. Okay, so you just grab the ellipse, okay, and you create an ellipse, and let's pick this color for that. And you just grab your type 2 and then you type your services. So my first service is going to be subscribe. Okay, let me make it white so that you see it clearly. Anyway, subscribe, but don't make it big like this. Okay, I'm just trying to show you. I mean, you know, it's very simple. Grab your type 2. Okay, so for me, I'm going to skip mine. So you gotta have your list over there. You might use this for, let's say, food or anything else. Okay, so just grab your services over there. All right, so I got mine completely done, and with this it includes juices. Okay, so that's why I've divided into 2 juices, like so below pineapple juice, watermelon juice, watermelon. See, I just got back from the States, so you know my slang's gone. Watermelon, man. Anyway, so if you want to know how to do this, I mean, this guy right here, that's the glow guy. Kindly check out this video in my channel page. All right, I love you. So let's continue with that. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is very easy. Let's grab the rectangle tool. Don't click once this time, please. Let's drag a rectangle and double tap the layer thumbnail to make it white. So you can hit Ctrl T and then right click. You have a perspective, then you can click this and then drag out. Okay, all right, now you can right click again and then choose skew. Okay, so you can click this and drag inwards like that, then you have to click this and drag out somewhere here. It's cool. Click OK. All right, so with that we go into our resources and we bring this guy. Then let's bring the other one. All right, so this has to go behind that, so let's drag its layer below the below layer. Okay, so let's bring the last one. So you can just right click and flip horizontal. Right now we need to create a new layer below all the 3. So this is the last one, so let's select the layer below that and create a new layer. Let's grab the brush tool. Okay, you can use B on the keyboard for shortcut and resize, make it bigger like this. Okay, right click and then you can squeeze the brush down from this panel. Okay, all right, so hit enter to get rid of that. Now make sure you have black, so you're going to add. Okay, so that's cool, you don't have to waste any time on that. All right, so let's select the topmost layer, and right now we need some delivery then. Okay, so let's bring this guy. So let's grab the ellipse. Okay, let's grab the ellipse and let's create an ellipse. You can use Shift plus Alt to get it a perfect circle or something. Let me resize it again. Okay, all right, so let's change it to, okay, let's use here white. Okay, and for the stroke we have some colors over here. We can use this guy and let's set the stroke size to, okay, it doesn't really matter, but anyway, let's do that. And let's go and bring this guy. Now right click, create clipping mask. All right, so before we add the glows and call to action, if you're somebody concerned with visibility, you can keep this. Okay, or you can just select these guys, the snags, the ribbon, and this. Okay, by holding shift and clicking all of them, control, and you can just pan it here. And for the ribbon, click outside, select the text, and then the ribbon, you can push them here a little. Okay, so you can have this. This is cool, this is okay. And let's come to the top. Don't get me wrong, you can keep this. Okay, you can keep this size. All right, So let's grab a new layer. Let's change the blend mode to linear dodge. Some people are saying they don't see how I add the glows. Okay, we create a new layer on the top, create a new layer, change the blend mode to linear dodge, add, grab your brush. Okay, I'm giving you a color, you are picking this color. Is it the same thing? Okay, so let's right click. If your brush is like this, right click and in the general, choose a soft round brush, hit enter to get rid of that. Now let's increase the brush size, something like this, and you see you can add some glows in here. Okay, so I'll just activate the call to action. Very simple one, so easy peasy. You just create a rectangle, then you put your things on top. So this is the color that I use for the rectangle for the call to action. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. This is Cool Graphics with a Design Chef, and I'm out. Peace.